modify your vibe to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox, oh. Yes, we can make no friends in the sandbox, oh. Leave all the problem then, and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside we get your head on right. For me in a bad mind. Me no have no space or time to fight, yo. Me just act up, no wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Come on, come on. Oh, come together. We need some peace, oh, just to enter. No time to waste. Right to center. Be positive. Oh, you know it's better. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make no friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. Hey, hey. Take time to modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo. Hey, hey. Take time and modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox, oh. Yes, we can make no friends in the sandbox, oh. Leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside we get your head on right. For me in a bad mind. Me no have no space or time to fight, yo. Me just act up, no wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Come on, come on. Oh.
Are we ready to Vox Edit? I forgot my glass of water. I left it in the kitchen. Never mind. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to Vox Edit Monday with me, your amazing host, Panda Pops. We're here. We're going to be doing some Vox Edit stuff. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Let me know how your weekend was. Come on, let me know. Let me know how it was. I already see a few people in here. We already got Go Where's a Boobful, J-Dog. Hello to you guys. Hopefully we got some lurkers in there. Looks like we got some lurkers. Got some lurkers lurking. But come on in, guys. Let's get this Vox Edit party started. Hello to Zumzy. I see you there. But we're going to be continuing on from what we were creating last week. For those that don't know, I actually took your guys' suggestions. So I asked people to name random items and stuff like that. We chose a few. We inputted them into ChatGPT, and we got about like 4 or 5 different ideas that we could create. And from that, we chose in chat the best one that we were going to create. We did some Twitch polls for those of us over on Twitch, which reminds me, if you are watching on YouTube and Twitter, appreciate you guys being over there watching us over on YouTube and Twitter, especially if you're watching YouTube after the live stream. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. However, if you're live with us right now, you might want to hop on over to Twitch, because what we do have, and you'll love this, trust me, you'll love this, we actually have channel points. Now, with those channel points, you can actually redeem them for some NFTs. Occasionally, we have some avatars up for grabs. We also have like mystery boxes, which have a little bit of sand inside them. So yeah, you got a chance of like coming over, just watching the stream over on Twitch instead, and being in for a chance to win NFTs or even possibly sand. And on occasions, we do have avatars up for grabs. We also always on every single one of our streams, we have giveaways that do go out. So if one will go out, and you will be able to fill it out. And one person, maybe even more, but usually one person wins. Someone's just like, unless they get more expensive before you can buy them. What, the avatars? I think it depends on the collection. Hey, Blue Tulip, how you doing? Appreciate you being there. But anyway, we're going to be continuing on from last week. Now, as I had mentioned, I've frozen. I haven't frozen. You guys just need to blink. Like, if it looks like I'm frozen, I promise I'm not. You guys just needed to blink, and then we're all good. Oh, the mystery box. Oh, the price of it went up. Yes, the mystery box price did go up, because every single time it got placed up, it got auto-redeemed straight away. And really, the mystery box is meant to be kind of a high-price ticket item, because you can win quite a few items from those mystery boxes. So I increased it, but it got redeemed straight away. It got redeemed straight away. I have no intention of increasing the mystery box for at least the next, until the end of February. Probably March we'll start having a little re-look. Did the prices go up too? In the mystery box? Mystery box, it's still a maximum of 50 sand. In the mystery box, but that's still some good ones. For those that also don't know, we've restarted the mystery box this year. So if you have one in a mystery box, yeah, so Go West, you cannot redeem 3 mystery boxes. Go West, if you redeem one again, because I think you got one last year, so we're starting a fresh slate this year. And so you will only be able to redeem it once, maybe this year. Maybe we'll do it in half. So we might split it to being like, hey, once a half year you can redeem it again. That it's just so we can make sure lots of different people get to redeem it. Because there are some people that get to be here for every single stream, and that's amazing. And I adore you guys for being there. Oh, redeem that? I didn't even know it was active. Who did we redeem? Hoddle Hill redeemed it. Hoddle redeemed the mystery box, the mystery box, the mystery box. Hoddle redeemed the mystery box, so they get to do it. Right, before we get on to actually creating. So yes, I carried on creating this a little bit earlier today. We gotta put this back. There we go. And I've done a few extra pieces to it. So I'll show you what I've added, what I've done, and then we're going to finish this guy off today. I'm hoping we'll have him fully finished today. But let's get Hoddle's mystery box all sorted. And then that way you guys get to know all about the mystery box for the people that don't know about the mystery box. Okay, mystery box. I've got to start remembering to change these after the stream. Okay. Oh. And okay, yeah, I'm gonna add this into this one. You don't know what order they are right now, so that is fine. Oh, okay. And then we'll switch this one to this. Yeah. Okay, right. Hoddle. So the way the mystery box works. So Hoddle has redeemed the mystery box, which means now nobody's going to be able to redeem the mystery box for 2 days. Then it will come back up again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Big Me. Because what I'm going to do is as soon as Hoddle tells me which box they want between box 1 to box 4, I'm going to screenshot what's in the box that they choose. And then, yeah, so ain't no pal like a panda pop spot like a panda pop party. Whoop whoop. And hello Jazzwolf there. So Hoddle, which box would you like? It's kind of like a deal or no deal situation. So each box has different amounts in it. They all have more than one item inside of the box. There can be a minimum of 1 sand. There can be a maximum of 50 sand in these boxes, but there will always be more than one item in a box. So, Hoddle, let me know. You want box number 1. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this. So I've screenshotted it. And I'm actually going to just send a screenshot to somebody so they can confirm that this is what's in box number 1. And they are being told not to say. Right. So, Hoddle, I can reveal the first item in box 1 is 1 sand. Do you want to change? Or do you want to go to a different box? And I'm just going to screenshot all of them. So they can see what's in all of the boxes. There we go. Right. So, Hoddle, do you want to stay with box 1, knowing that there is... Okay, you want to change to box number 2. Okay, I'm looking at box number 2. Now, I can't actually reveal to you anything that's inside box number 2. But I am going to say, maybe you want box number 3? No, actually, you know what? Box number 2 and box number 3 both look pretty good. So you definitely want box number 2. You don't want to stick with box 1? Zumsy's telling you to stick with box 1. I don't know about Zumsy's track record, I'm going to be honest. I'm not too sure about Zumsy's track record. But are you sure? You got to confirm. I'm gonna right now. Box 1 or box 2? Let me know. Let's stay with box 2. Okay, right, you're sticking with box 2. I am now gonna screenshot box 2 just so you can see it. And we're gonna switch back over to this page. And we're back here. You have won a total of 15 sand plus an Alex duck. Okay, box 3 also had 15 sand, but it had an oak staff and a panda duck inside of it. Box 1, the box that you turned down, I was laughing so much. You originally chose a box with 2 sand. It had 1 sand and it had 1 sand. So what was in box 1? What? 2 sand. There was a total of 2 sand. So well done. You didn't get you may have got the second best box probably, I would say, because the other one had an oak staff in it. But there we go. That was what was in those boxes. Let me add your details down. Huddle, I will have a I will have a giveaway form go out. I'm pretty sure I have your most up-to-date wallet, but can you just make sure to fill out that giveaway form when it goes out? Yeah, right, so we've got Huddle 1, total of 15 sand plus an Alex duck. There we go. Right, and just so you're aware, obviously assets that are like mine or Alex's go out a little bit more often. In terms of like the sand and the official TSB NFTs that we're giving out, we're probably going to be doing those maybe once a quarter, but definitely at least at least twice a year we'll be sending those out. But like the sand will be done once a quarter. The NFTs maybe every half to send those out, but we will be getting those out on a bit more of a regular schedule where you guys will know that they're being sent. Said a minimum was 5 sand. No, the minimum has always been like 1 sand to 2 sand. I've always made it so the minimum has always been 2 sand. But yeah, no, technically the lowest it can be is 1 sand. It just depends what I've put in there prior. Will other streamer ducks go on the channel rewards like yours is? Yes, some of the other ones will. However, I need to make sure that Alex doesn't keep doing too many of Lucas's ducks, because we need some for like special events, like when there's another alpha season, I want to be able to do initiatives with those ducks. So we've always got to keep some to one side. I know how many ducks I have. I didn't give away as many during alpha season 4, so I have more ducks to give away. Duck drop, yay! Yes, those ones should have gone out, so you should be completely up to date with the NFTs that were from last year. Hey, Quixelol. Oh my gosh, I don't know at this point. Like tomorrow, I think. I think it'll be tomorrow. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Maybe tomorrow. Let's have a look, because I went to Twitch chat. Okay, no one else is over on X, but if you guys are watching over there, appreciate you. Yeah, so GG's Huddle, they will be sent out to you at some point. But yes, the people who won like the Halloween NFTs from the Halloween time, you should have received those. The Scientist Duck is stuff from like the NFTs from Alpha Season 4, and the Sand from the Stream Awards, not the Alpha Season 4 stream because they were sent, but from the other Stream Awards should be being sent out pretty soon. We had just changed how we had been doing stuff. So it took a little bit longer, and I apologize, but it should now be smooth sailing for the rest of them. Oh, you have 51 oak staffs? Well, Hoddle, maybe it's a good idea you didn't win another one in that case. So there we go. Right, we're continuing with this build today. Once again, as I had mentioned earlier, this is what ChatGPT had suggested. So we're actually doing a gargoyle who is running a market stall with cursed bananas. So here's our cursed bananas and magical spatulas. So I've got the spatula already made. And we've got this here. Somebody has suggested a toaster, so we've popped a toaster. And that the market stall was going to be made out of gravestones and other scrap materials. So I've kind of tried to do a little bit like a corrugated iron look. I'm not fully convinced about it, but it is what it is. And so today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be animating the magic around the spatula, so you know it's magical. And this, we're going to do real simple. I've already kind of done it. So off of the spatula, I made a node for the fire, and I've raised that node to about halfway. And then I placed all of the fire pieces to that node. I spaced them out as best as I could, and I practiced with the spinning. So although it might not be a perfect circle around it, it's pretty damn close. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to animate these spinning around. Now the way that Game Maker reads rotation is it will, if in VoxEdit and even probably on the marketplace, like your workspace, it will show it as actually spinning around. If I did a full, like, 1 second, a full 360 right here, let's just go, like, right there, and then a 1 tick to get us back to this position. So if we did... Why are you not spinning? Why are you not spinning? Oh, okay, so now VoxEdit apparently reads it as doing the shortest route. Okay, well, at least now it's consistent across everything. So, both Game Maker and VoxEdit will try and read it as the shortest route, so you will need to do it in parts. So, we are going to do... I don't want it to be too long of an animation, so let's do 2, 4, 6. And we're going to go to... probably like 45. 2, 4, 6. That sells to 90, and I'm just going to check that yet. 2, 4, 6. Um, 135. That's 130. Thank you. 80. Is that right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So we'll go to 180. Maybe I should have done it a bit fast because this is still a second. I mean, okay, yeah, it's not too bad. Two, 4, 6. Also, oh wait, that's too much. 2, 4, 6. Also, if you have questions, like if there's something you want me to create or to show you or to talk about, anything in particular, so I've got to just message my partner to be like, can you bring me my water? Right, where were we? 180. Okay, so 225, 2, 4, 6. 270. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 315? Yeah. Thank you. And then 360. So 2, 4, 6. Back to the start. And hopefully this spins. There we go. Perfect. Right. I think that's probably a good speed. Okay, what else is being animated here? Oh, he is being animated. You're so silly. You shouldn't be moving. Let's just delete some of that. There's more. There's more. There we go. Right, delete. Oh, wow. The animations go all the way over here. No, thank you. Right. But yeah, Nightbot is telling you to take part in the Clipper raffle. Definitely do that, okay, guys? Do it. Take clips of fun, educational, interesting moments for your chance to win sand or NFTs. Sometimes avatars occasionally, but not very often. But it's still possible. Let me grab that giveaway form for you guys. I'm gonna get that giveaway form out to you. So let's get it. Right, beautiful. Right, here we go. Here's that giveaway form. Oh, there was an ad break. Hey, the ad break went and became, you missed nothing. Wait, Hoddle, why did you also redeem the Panda Duck? Oh, wait, you didn't win the Panda Duck before. Hey, Hoddle also redeemed the Panda Duck. I'm just gonna put plus Panda Duck right here. I need alerts for those. They need their own alerts, let's be honest. They definitely need their own alerts. So yeah, that's a really easy way to do the rotation. So you just want to split it into probably, you could probably split it into like doing 90 degrees all the way around, and that will be a bit quicker. I actually think that looks good. Why is it still on 10 seconds? What else is being animated? Okay, I'm just going to delete those ones. Okay, cool. Right, and then what we're going to do from here is I'm going to go to the spatula node. No, to spatula 1. And I'm going to duplicate spatula 1, because what will happen is it will also duplicate the animation that we've done. So to duplicate, you can do one of two ways. You can click on the little 3 dots here and you can duplicate node, and it even shows you the shortcut. What I like to do is Control D, or you can hold the arrow and press Control D. Oh, why did you move like that? And I'll call it spatula 2 and we'll drag it out. And there we go. Now both of them are animated. We got some magical. You redeemed an Oak Wizard staff. I would... Oh, yeah, Jazzwolf is there with the Oak Wizard staff. Jazzwolf, Oak staff. Damn, people going crazy for the redeems today. Oh, damn. Hoddle, I did see the Panda Duck. I did see the Panda Duck. You're added. Your Panda Duck has been added. So yeah, that's a really easy way of just duplicating and making sure that you get all the animations being duplicated. However, we did this at 1 second, so now these are all moving at that spot. And in reality, I want them in these positions from here. And yeah. So always make sure that you're on the 0, 0, unless like you don't need to be on the 0, 0, but we do need to be on the 0, 0, okay? And I am now going to just move these down for about here. Probably just gonna move it back slightly. Yeah. And I'm gonna move you down to 23, you down also to 23. Oh, I duplicated one. Whoops. I wondered why it looked like that. Right, you're down to 23, and now you're down to 23. Do wonder if it's a bit much. Maybe if I move this one down a little bit more to the side, maybe? Okay. And then maybe just to make it like seem a little bit more magical, around here, we'll just have this one kind of like float up. We'll let it stay there for a few minutes before coming back down to its original position. So let's just scroll on down, and I'm gonna kind of want it to start slow and get faster. So we'll do an ease in, ease out in the interpolation. We gotta, not. It felt a little bit too fast. Let's try the whoop. Okay, yeah, I like the whoop one. I never know what that's called. I'm so sorry. If somebody actually knows the technical name for the whoop one, let me know, because I have probably been told it, but I just call it the whoop or the doodaloo one. I don't know. That's just what it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. It's a whoop. However, I do think that these need to be a little bit longer. If we have that there and then have this go, yeah, 2 seconds. So it kind of like boops up, boops down. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Boops up, boops down. And we'll do the same for this one. So this kind of does it. That's not helpful. We'll play by ear. Okay, and then this one will whoop up. It will stay. And then we'll just copy and paste. I'm thinking like a few seconds before it ends. Just so maybe they're not quite as in sync. So I'll even just do that there. Move these. Adjust it so it's not there. Okay, perfect. And then we'll do the same here. So we'll have to change the interpolation again. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. And then for the ones on the back, we're actually going to make these ones go down. I'm actually going to drag it down. And then have it go back up to its original position and then close. Once again, we're using this little arrow here to bring down all of the positions so we can change our interpolation. And we'll close it back up. Keep everything nice and neat. We'll just play and have a quick look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. We may even like repeat it. It just depends how we want this to look. So we'll wait a little bit. We'll have this one go down. There, we'll actually have it hold for a little bit less time. And then we'll have it copy, paste, and then close. There we go. I did not realize there was still one from 10 seconds. Right, where are you? There. Lovely. Oh, what is that? Lovely. And you, the belly. There. Cool. Just need an Alex one now, then you have all three. Nice. I mean, I think Alex has been giving some of his away already, but yeah, I'll have a word with Alex. I've already sort of mentioned keep this many for another season, so we have some for seasons. But I'll also ask if he can keep a set amount to one side. This is why we have cooldowns on some of the redeems and everything, so we just don't end up having... Like, Go West has just said that they have enough to redeem the mystery box 3 times. So, it's to stop people being like, I'm gonna just redeem the hell out of everything. Is the mystery box available? Sorry. Hoddle redeemed it earlier. Laren, Hoddle redeemed it earlier. But there is a giveaway form, guys. There is a giveaway form, so make sure to tune in. Make sure to fill that out. Make sure to fill it out. Hey, Garnican, how you doing? How the frig are you? Let me know. How was everybody's weekend, by the way? How was everyone's weekend? I got borderline gaslit by my whole entire community, so I don't know about other people's places, but we have a town Facebook page that, like, my old town that I lived in, that I'm still close by, so I'm still part of that group. I'm not that I go on it very often, but, and I'm gonna just let you guys know. I know what these animals look like, okay? And this is why this irritated me. I know what herons look like. I have loads of herons around me. If I leave my house and drive a few minutes down the road, I'm going to see at least 2 to 3 herons any day that I leave my house. I know what a heron looks like. I also know what a cormorant looks like. I also know what an egret looks like. And I know what a crane looks like. I know what all of these largish birds that you would see in the UK countryside look like. I know what these look like. I am not surprised if I see these animals. I don't drive past and go like, oh my gosh, look at that. Well, sometimes I am like, oh, look at that heron over there. But I know it's a heron. I'm not like, what is that? But basically, I was driving. We were heading to a nearby city to go shopping. And so we were heading out of the town and on a grass verge. And keep in mind that there is a petting farm that has like some random animals where I was like, maybe it belongs to them. But and it was nearby there, which is one reason why I rang them. But then I also put it on Facebook because I was like, maybe somebody knows. Anyway, we were driving. I wasn't driving. I was the passenger, and I was looking out the window, as I do, and on a grass verge, which was also near a wooded area, as woodlands, for people that don't know what I say. So near a wooded area with a large grass verge, I saw a bird's face, and I was like, what is that? The first thing that came to mind was, oh my god, what is that? I didn't have time to get my phone out. I was staring. I was dead-eyed locked on this bird. And after it was like, what is that? I was like, is that an emu? Because that's what its face looked like. That was the first thought in my mind was emu. And that is also why I was like, the petting farm has random animals. Like they have like llamas and stuff. They sometimes rescue animals as well from other people. So I was just like, maybe it's theirs. But it wasn't as big as an emu. It definitely had the face of an emu. It definitely had the neck and the body that looked like with the big body. Not a heron. It didn't have, if you look at a heron's face and you look at an emu's face, they are very vastly different. And so I rung up the petting farm nearby and they were like, actually no, firstly I rung up my mum and she was like, could it be a rhea? R-H-E-A for those that want to Google it. And so I Googled it and I was like, it kind of looks like a rhea. However, it's not as big as a rhea. It could be a lesser rhea. It could be a baby rhea or young. It could be a young rhea. So I ring up the petting farm. I'm like, have you lost this bird? Do you have this bird? And they're like, we haven't lost one of those. We don't have them. However, we can ring in the RFPCA. They were fine with me asking that, and like they weren't that shocked that I had seen this. So like, are you sure it wasn't something else? I was like, no, it definitely looked like this. I saw it with my eyes. I know what I saw. And so I thought, you know what? Maybe this is something that belongs to someone else, because the petting farm were like, some people do own them as pets. They can escape. So I put on my local group. I was like, hey, I've just seen this bird. Kind of looks like a rhea, bit smaller, maybe a lesser rhea, but definitely a rhea, just in case anybody knows where it could be, anybody else seen it, just alerting people to keep an eye out. And so many people were like, is it a heron? Is it a heron? And I ended up amending my post to be like, it is not a heron. Find out that actually some people quite far away had lost a rhea. It wasn't theirs, but they had lost a rhea and they thought it might have been theirs. So it's not uncommon that people own them around here. But yeah, so many people. So people were like, is it an egret? And so many people were just like, are you sure it's not this? And they were like, we just drove past and there's a heron. And I was like, yes, you will drive past and see herons because there are herons there. I did not see a heron. So yeah, that was my Saturday. But hello, hey Matt YS, how are you? I'm gonna translate what you put to me because I don't know what that is. Let me see what you're saying. Why this? Oh, well, that's just rude. I am just having a conversation about my weekend because I was asking other people. If you think I'm the reason why crypto has gone down, okay, but all of crypto went down, so I don't think it's me. I think it's the climate we're in, probably. You recently purchased some Sandbox ETH assets on OpenSea. All of them are in Game Maker except for one. Thoughts on why one would be available to why one would be why one wouldn't be in game would be available to you. Yeah, so you're asking why one wouldn't be available to use in Game Maker. You didn't happen to buy... What asset was it? Let me know what asset it was. Because I'm wondering whether you accidentally bought a asset that is a community collection or Lady Pixie asset, which actually was bridged to be an avatar, and now you have a secret avatar that you didn't realize. Yeah, Nazban, what one is it? Because, you know, there's... Also, if it was one of Alex, a banana... Oh, why would a banana not be in there? Do you have a link? Are you sure it's not there? Yeah, Jazz Wolf, there is. It's one of them. I don't know if Alex sorted it. I think he did sort it, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we've got the toaster in here as well. Now, chat, let me know, what else do we have? Oh, wait, I was going to see what you guys did. Super Bowl Sunday. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the Super Bowl. I don't really follow that, but yeah, I knew it was on, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Was it a staff party and LARP Saturday? Oh, Garnican, that sounds amazing. I've always wanted to LARP. I'm just not near people that LARP. It's by Lady Pixel. Yeah, there's a good chance. Lady Pixie. I knew who you meant. I've read Pixel. I know who you mean. 1 second. Is it a banana person? Yeah. Okay, so... Is it this? Is it this? Is that what you got? Yeah. check your avatars. I'm pretty sure it's an avatar. So it's the same as mine. So if you go to the sandbox and you see my casual panda pops, it will show as a sandbox asset. It doesn't show as like an avatar. And it's because of the way that these were made to be used as avatars. So yeah, it's actually so there you go. It doesn't show up as an avatar either. Oh, that's interesting. Crazy fruit collection. I'm gonna say, when did you buy it? 1, when did you buy it? 2, if you bought it more than like 24 hours ago, go and put in a ticket. Wouldn't it be an NPC? No, it's by Lady Pixie. I'm pretty sure that it's an avatar. I'm pretty sure it's an avatar. Oh, or a similar situation to the Golden Wizzy. Yeah, Laurie G could be right. It could be a situation where they made it like the same way Alex's Golden Wizzy was made. You know what? Make a ticket. That's what I'm gonna suggest, is make a ticket. Maybe we can get it like a code or something changed on it. I'm not too sure. But yeah. You bought them at the same time. Oh, 3 days ago. Okay. Make a ticket. Make a ticket, yeah. That's the best suggestion I can give you, is if it's not appearing as an avatar, and obviously it's not appearing in the Game Maker, there's a chance that you got like the Golden Wizzy situation happening. And thank you, Laurie G, for mentioning which Wizzy it was, because I couldn't remember. For the longest time I thought it was the Santa Wizzy, but I'm pretty sure Santa Wizzy appears now, but I'm not sure. Right, what items? Chat, let me know. What are we adding to this market stall? And while we do that, so we've got the animations for the magic spatulas. How do we feel about those? Also, I just want it to loop here. So let's just have this looping. So how do we feel? No, you just... Oh, there we go. How do we feel about the magic spatulas? Do we feel that they look magical? Are you going to buy one of these magical spatulas? I'm feeling pretty good about them, I'm not gonna lie. We did a really easy animation that I feel like anybody can sort of like go back and rewatch if they want to. It didn't take as long to do this animation at all. The only thing that I feel like we need to do, so we're gonna start with this, and these are gonna rise up. I'm actually gonna duplicate this in a second. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate it now. And then from here, I'm gonna raise these up here, and then we'll duplicate again. And these are gonna go up there. Oh, I did it wrong! Go back. Zoom back in. Right, so we got like a zoom, 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 zoom. So they come up there. And then from here. So, zoom, zoom. Yes. That looks very curse-like to me. And we'll go back, we'll close this. Then what we're going to do, and this is really important because this had changed, okay? So they look magical or super hot. I mean, I feel like a spatula would be both, yes? Like, spatulas, like, I feel like they'd be pretty hot. I feel like a spatula would be a hot magical item. What we're going to do is we're going to click this diamond at the top here. This is going to close all of our nodes. and we are going to do interpolation, and we're going to use instant. This one is instant, where it's like a Z, kind of, backwards Z. And we're going to select that. Oh, whoops. That's why it didn't do that. I was like, why isn't this working? We're going to copy this first one and close it. Why didn't you move back? Oh, because I'm on 1. Okay, we need to be on the node. We close it there. We copy. We go here. There we go. And we're going to make it instant. But then we're going to make sure that we're highlighted. So in this top bar, our time slider, you can use Control, left click, and you can highlight over. And we just want to highlight over the first one. We want to move it to 1 keyframe. The reason we do this is because you can't change it to instant unless it's bigger than 1 keyframe. But we want it to be on 1 keyframe. Okay? And then that way, in Game Maker, you won't see like the slide movement. You want to avoid that slide movement. Okay? Then we're going to do that. I'll go to this one. Oh. Move it over 1. Then we're just going to copy here. Paste. I'm going to drop this down, change it to instant. Highlight, drag it to 1. On Champions with this event just finished. On what event? Amazing take on Champions. What Champions? What? I'm so confused. Lauren, what are you saying? Stretchy. Also, what time do we think? Do you guys prefer the earlier start time, or would you like me to go back to my usual sort of like 20 minutes before now? So it'll be 6 p.m. for me. So like the old usual time. So I'm starting like half an hour early compared to usual. I'm just trying to like figure out the best time to do these streams, and I thought streaming earlier would be better for like work and then going to have dinner like afterwards. It's not quite worked that way. So yeah, I'm just Garnican likes the new time. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that is also instant going back in again. We're going to do the same here. We're going to go to this curse node. And then we're going to close all of the frames. Move it along. We're going to make sure we're copying all of these. Copy. Paste. Gonna drop down. Instant. Again, new time's better. Okay, new time seems to work for a lot of people. It's not that it doesn't work for me. It's just I feel like starting half an hour early doesn't change too much for me. Like, I could start at 6 o'clock and it wouldn't make much of a difference. But yeah, so we've just closed that keyframe, so it instantly goes down. Were we just on 3? Okay, cool. And then, should we make it go? Oh, but we've got them all there. Maybe there's just residual. Right. Does this look cursed? Okay, this is the question I'm gonna ask you guys. Because to me, it kind of looks like it's cursed. Yeah, let's do the loop area again. So does that kind of look cursed? What do we think? We think it looks cursed enough. I'm pretty happy with it looking cursed. How about from further away? You're an avatar, you're walking up. I would say they do kind of look cursed. I feel like they're sufficiently cursed. We just may need to repeat this. More blood. But they're just cursed bananas. I don't think they're meant to be bloody bananas. We can add some blood on the gravestone, okay? We'll add. Let's get this, and maybe we can. There we go. Like kind of like a dry blood, I guess. Just add some dried blood right here. A little bit more, maybe make it a bit more of a stone color around the outside. There. Hey, Sir Alekin! Death by spatula. Isn't that always the case, though? There, right. There's your little bits of blood added in. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. Thank you, Lauren. Love. See, this is why I love doing these for you guys, because you're just like, add this, and I'm like, I don't know. And then it works, and then I'm really happy. So, Alekin, how the frig are you? We also have a giveaway form. Let's go add that over onto Restream so people on YouTube can see it. So make sure to fill out the form if you want a NFT, guys. Come on. Get with it. Get with the program. Hey, we need some other items. I'm pretty happy with these sections so far. Is there an easy way to see what avatars you own? Yes, let's go over that real quick for you guys. They've changed where it is. That might be why you're like, where is this? It's because it changed. So it used to be, like, it didn't used to be called Avatar Shop, it just used to be called, like, Avatar or Avatars. Instead, you go to your profile, you click Change Avatar, and this will show you all of your avatars. So there's my avatars, then there's the shop here. So this will show you all of the avatars that you own, and you can select. But that's where it is now. So it's over in Change Avatar. And I'm wondering if the Lady Pixie ones appear here, because then I can have a look. Oh, but it's an external one. Externals appear here. If I just put Lady. Yeah, these are the Lady Pixie ones. Let's see if there's a banana. If I click one, I think we can go see the whole collection. Is there a banana? There's no banana. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more in the collection. I might be scrolling through this too fast. Oh, I have Shadow. I didn't realize that was a Lady Pixie one. I think that must have been gifted to me. Yeah, so there's no banana in here. There appears to be no banana. But I am just gonna type in banana. Oh, let me finish typing banana. Oh, went a bit ahead of me. It is not liking me typing banana. Yeah, so I'm not seeing a banana there. So yeah, making a ticket definitely makes sense. Because I'm not seeing it in there. But yeah, there's where you find all your avatars. Snoop. Yes, I have two. I have the doggy one. This is my favorite one. Of my Snoop ones, and then obviously I have this Snoop one. And then I have my Aokis, my demigod of rock, People of Crypto, Coonverse, Care Bears, Playboy, Mad Balls, Rabbids, Hell's Kitchen, dance fight. Love the dance fight one. I thought this one came with some really cool animations. Paris Hilton, Lucky Miners, Zepto, Elvis, the Underwatch, Agoria. Love Agoria. This is the one I think that changes to Night and Day. So like that. Fun Guy, Shibuya, Captain Laserhawk, Titan, Nuclear Blast, Hellboy, Habbo, Frenches by Andy Ritchie, more Rabbids, Blondish, and Champion Tactics. But yes, that's how you find them. So you want to go to your profile, click change avatars, you're going to see all those there. And then you can obviously shop here. You can see all of the ones right here. Or you can go to avatar shop. And you can search by official, minting now, or external if you're interested in finding some external avatars. So yeah, there you go. Right, what other items are we putting in here? I feel happy. We've also got one random toaster. I feel like it should just be one random toaster. I don't think it should be anything else. It should just be a toaster. But what else should we have? Maybe we have a non-magical spatula, so it's just a spatula. It's like the reject spatula. It's, oh, whoops. It's the non-cursed spatula. We also, because we have animations on this, we also do need to keep an eye on our faces and nodes. So we're going to start being a little bit more careful about what we're doing here. A coin drawer made of bones. That might be too much. Hey, P-Dung, how are you doing? How are you? Ah, they're saying hi to Voxel fans. We're all Voxel fans here. We all love Voxels. Do you love Voxels? We've just been animating. We've just animated the magic slash maybe fire going over the spatulas. We've also added some cursed animations over the cursed bananas. But yeah, Garnican, I don't think a coin drawer made of bones. That's gonna add too many faces to what we're creating here. And I still haven't finished the gargoyle. Or maybe we have. No, we've got to add a little bit more detail to him. We've mostly finished him. We'll leave him be for now. A cursed why is everything cursed? We'll make a waffle maker. Just because I feel like a waffle maker would be quite easy. It is very square. I feel like it would be very, very square. We're gonna do a square waffle maker. Nice and easy. No, you're not even gonna be able to tell it's a waffle maker. How are people meant to know it's a waffle maker? You'll just know. I think you guys would just know, right? I mean, I could make it so you would, like, it would be open, I guess. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I'm just trying to be really careful about the amount of nodes that we're doing. Okay. Then maybe we'll just delete it there. Yeah, okay. Pretty happy with that. And then boop, boop. We start from the middle and work our way. Oh, but there's only one gap between those ones. Maybe we just make it one gap then? And then make it 2 gaps for there? No, it's gonna have to be 1 gap for all. I actually don't have a waffle maker, so I'm assuming that this is correct. This looks correct. For a good old waffle maker. Maybe if we just add some lighter bits. Okay, these are gonna be... Whoops. These are gonna be like the more sticky out ones and then the more indented ones. So the more sticky out ones would probably have like a lighter bit. Right there. And you off. And there. And then these ones would probably have a little darker patch. Down the side, they'd probably have 2. Okay, I'm not unhappy with that. We don't want to spend forever on it just because this isn't meant to be a super important thing that we're creating. It's just a thing. Okay, and then we'll have like a dial, I guess. There. Okay, there's our giant waffle maker. Because I am pretty sure this is like a giant waffle maker at this point. Prep, please do. Oh, another channel point to redeem. Build, paint, delete. How do you switch between action keys? Oh, the shortcut for that? Yeah, one sec. So you can switch between build and delete. For the paint, there's technically you switch to it by using tab. So if you hold tab, you can select any color and it will switch you to the paint mode, even if you're in... Oh, wait, no, it won't. So you can't switch to paint mode using shortcuts. Or can you? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Apparently, I've only just discovered this. So you can actually switch with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. However, if you want to switch really easily while creating, for build and create, build and delete, you can just hold shift. So I'm already on build, and so I can hold shift and it will just take me to delete, and then I let go and it takes me back to build. And it's the same if I'm on delete and I hold shift, it takes me back to build. I would say holding shift, or, you know, toggling between, oh, whoops. Toggling between shift is much easier than moving my hand up to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not that I use 1, so between 2, 3, and 4. While I'm up doing all of this. But there you go. I didn't know about 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, if you hover over all of them, they actually show you what keys they are to switch. I don't use half of these. I'm probably going to start using 3 more often to switch between that. But you can also grab any color. So if you're building and you're like, oh, I actually need to build red, like this red, you can just hold tab and click on the red and it will take you to that color swatch. And then you can build with red like that. Oh yeah, the quick change was with shift. So the quick change was me holding shift. So I was on, let me just do a new thing. New, delete. So yeah, I had built like this already. I also had the mirror tool. I like to use the mirror tool. Right. So we had this. I'm on build and I'm on the face tool. So I click shift to toggle down and then I let go of shift. Like that. I'm just holding shift. Like I'm just going between shift. There. Maybe that needs to be a new quick tip. I didn't think that wasn't more commonly known, and I do need to make a new quick tip. So quick tip, switch between build and delete using shift. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's always good to have like somebody like come on and just be like, how did you do that? Because there are occasions where I forget I've been here for just so long. Although saying that, I didn't know about 1, 2, and 3, so maybe I'm not here as long as I thought. There we go. Right, we got our waffle maker. I'm not gonna make it a cursed waffle maker. It's just a waffle maker, guys. And we're gonna have the toaster just randomly in here. This is good because now the waffle maker is kind of making up some of the height that we need. For making this kind of look like a junk drawer situation. We got non-cursed spatula, we got our toaster, we got our waffle maker. Did I disconnect? I don't think I did. Chat was not chatting. I'm gonna refresh, make sure chat is chatting properly. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. It was connecting me to chat, and I was just like, why? I should be on chat. I should forever be on chat. There we go. But yeah, literally whenever there is something that you want me to teach you or to highlight or to just go over, honestly, let me know, because I just want to help you guys learn how to use these tools to the best of your abilities. I want to teach you guys. That's what I care about. I care about teaching. Teaching you how to use the tools, right. That looks roughly the right height for that, but we can check. Okay, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so we'll leave that at that. We need something in this last one. I'm kind of thinking potions. I feel like the gargoyle would be selling potions. So that's what I'm going to do. And I already know that right, market stall, create child node, potions. I already know one of these fits in there. I'm pretty sure these apples / maybe tomatoes fit in this section. We're just going to shimmy these over here and slot them in. Oh. Rotate you. You are correct. Lovely. Okay, and then what I'm going to do from here is, well, firstly, I'm actually going to duplicate it because who knows, I might want to use food one at some point, and I'm going to call this potions. I'm going to click on the potions. I'm going to, I'm left clicking and dragging. And you can either drag right over to the skeleton panel to the correct place, or you can click over the item that you want to replace it with. Hello, 13 Utopic LaRoche. I'm so sorry. Hi, new chatter. LaRoche, I'm guessing is how I say that last name. And so now we're going to just delete all of this because we don't need it. We're going to add some potions into here. Go take. Okay. A quick way, instead of just manually deleting like I am, a quick way you can go about this is I like to go to the volume resizer and just lower it down, and then it will delete all of that. And then you can either go to the resizer, or you can just be like, I want it back up at probably 9 height for this. Hey, Jazzwolf, thank you for adding the giveaway form. Make sure to fill that giveaway form out. Haven't decided on what NFT it's going to be, but it will be an NFT and you will enjoy it. Or else. Not quite or else, but or else. Okay, yeah, we'll make it this, and then what I am going to do is I'm gonna make it kind of look like there's some baskets inside of here. Probably gonna make them a little bit smaller, and we're gonna change the color of them as well. Yeah, let's make the boop, boop, boop. Get a little bit shorter. Okay. I think the easiest thing for me to do is just start making the potion bottles first. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Okay. But yeah, what's everybody's plans for the week? What's everyone's week plans? Are you creating? What are you guys up to? Okay, so we got the start of our bottles here, and we're just gonna add the little bits of the top to them, like that. And then what we're going to want is obviously there's stuff inside the potion bottles. And I'm gonna make them green in color. Add that there. And like that. Beautiful. There we go. And then I'm going to get like the darker color here, and that's just going to go along the base of the jars. Oh. Not that you can see that because I'm just going to cover it up now. And I think from here, I'm going to delete this side. There. It's probably one there, one there, one there. Keep it in line with the gaps. What I'm thinking. And then I want to change this kind of a more browny grey color. over there, make it a little bit darker, and I'm gonna put a line around the middle of it. Right there. What am I creating tonight? So what I'm creating is we're continuing from last week. So I had chat throw in like suggestions of random items, then they suggested things like gargoyles, spatulas, bananas, gravestone. They suggested a whole bunch of stuff. We then put it into ChatGPT and we were like, hey, we want to make some voxel art. Here's some suggestions. Give us some prompts of what we should create. Gave us 4 suggestions. We then put it to a vote, and Gargoyle selling his wares on his market stall made out of gravestones and other items, selling cursed bananas and magical spatulas. So we are selling cursed bananas, magical spatulas. We've got a random toaster here, and the market stall is made out of primarily gravestones. We got like some skulls over there. We got a bit of maybe corrugated iron at the back here. Definitely gonna save that real quick. Oh, we got an ad starting in 5 minutes. Sorry guys for the ad, if you see the ad. But yeah, that's what we've got going on so far. Earlier we animated the magical spatulas and the cursed bananas. We are currently just working on some potions that they're going to be selling, because obviously they're going to have some potions. And chat also suggested a waffle maker. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with VoxEdit, but generally speaking, I like to try and make sure that whatever we create on streams, I'm creating to like the Sandbox's VoxEdit guidelines for optimization. So we need to keep it under 5,000 faces, and because it's animated, we also want to try and keep it under 175 nodes. So we want to keep it under 5,000 faces and 175 nodes, which is why now I'm being a little bit cheaper with what I'm doing in terms of making items. So with the waffle maker, we did it all as just one item, and we just kind of painted on the details. And then with the potion bottles, we're doing it all as one asset, and we've kind of like tried to separate the bottles with just using texturing, basically. And then that way, we save ourselves a little bit of space. Just makes it easier. Or is right, this one's gonna be a bit of a bigger basket, I guess. Is it? Is it the same size? I don't know. Could make it a bit closer to the other one, but I think we'll leave it as is. There we go. Alright, and now we need potions. I'm thinking of bigger potion bottles, just so we can get a little bit more detail. So we'll actually have these ones just be a little bit taller than the box that they're being carried in. Make sure that we recolor them correctly. There we go. Nice. But if there's anything that, you know, you want to learn more about, there's something like a tutorial type thing that you want me to go over, all you need to do is ask. We will stop what we're working on, and we'll go over that. I'd much rather be educating people over how to use the tools than just creating stuff on stream all the time. I want you guys to feel educated when we're doing these. At least that's my aim to do for you guys anyway. because I want to see all your amazing work, your assets and stuff. We don't currently have a VoxEdit contest happening yet. So a VoxEdit contest, if you don't know, for those watching, is we'll give you like a theme and you create artwork using VoxEdit to that theme. Past ones that we've done, we do work with IPs as well. So the most recent one, what was our most recent one? Oh, our most recent one was the VoxEdit Mini, so it's much shorter, but that wasn't an IP one. It was a paintings and sculptures. So that was the theme, create paintings and sculptures. Really easy, sort of allows a little bit more creative freedom. We have had ones with IPs, so we've had ones where it's like, hey, create, for Blondish, like create a musical stage that represents Blondish, or we've done... Why has my mind gone blank? We've done like Shibuya 109, like partnership with them, but then we've also done like festive assets and farmyard assets. And you can win like sand prizes. You can also win catalysts to be able to mint your assets. So yeah, it's definitely worth sort of like taking part. Many of the contests also have participation prize, which definitely could be worth it for a lot of people if you are interested in sort of being in Sandbox, or you know, like just learning how to create. Could be a nice incentive for learning. There we go. All right, I'm fairly happy with that. We've got our potions. Yeah, I might just rotate it downward a little bit. I don't think it needs to be as high as that. There we go. Alright, so we got some potions. We got our random items here. Our faces all, well, oh, ad break. Right, we'll wait. We'll wait for the ad break to be over for people. Okay, ad break's done. All done. Ad break's done. I've got some really excited things to tell you about some upcoming stuff that we're going to be doing on stream. But it's more like it's Alex's thing, so I'm going to let Alex tell you, but there's some really exciting stuff coming up that we're going to be doing with you guys. There's also some initiatives that I've got planned, which, you know, avatar meetups. So it definitely matters who you're selecting for your favorite avatars, by the way. Thank you, Jaswell, for popping in that giveaway form. I am also just going to quickly copy and share it so people over on X and YouTube can see that link and hopefully be able to fill it out. But we will be closing it very, very soon. So yeah, make sure to fill it out. Oh! I did not realize that I had accidentally done that as an animation. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy and then we're going to paste that there so it stays in the same position because we don't need our potions moving around. We do need to work on our gargoyle. So I am going to grab this color, copy, and this one. I think it is. We're just gonna start giving him some like little extra arm details, I guess. His big bulging biceps. So we got that. That's too dark. That's too light. That color. Okay. Just see what that looks like. Okay, I'm not mad at that. We'll carry on. We'll go to this arm. I think for here, we just need to keep it fairly simple. Don't need to really do too much there. Yeah, and then to this side as well. There. Take a look. Okay, and then the easiest way, so instead of trying to remember how we just did that pattern, the easiest way is for us to click on this asset. I'm going to use the shortcut Control D. That's going to duplicate it. You can go over into your library and just click duplicate, but I'm going to do Control. Or maybe I'm not. There we go. And I'm going to call this L arm. I'm going to click it here. Now, the problem is it's all going to be reversed. We're not going to be able to see it. Wait, why didn't you duplicate properly? Right, oh, there we go. I moved over the wrong one. So we're actually going to want to flip this. We're going to go into it and we're going to flip on the x-axis. So it flips the model to match this side. I'm going to do the same with this one. We're going to duplicate. And I'm going to call this L forearm. Just because you can't have them named the same as other models. So we're going to click on this, but we're naming it close to it. There we are. So it still appears in the same area. And we're going to once again flip it. There we go. Now, I do need to try and remember what we were going to do to this gargoyle. Were we going to give him any clothes or anything? So I'm just going to double check Pinterest because we typed in gargoyles. Yeah, I don't think we were going to give him any clothes. He was just going to stay how he looks, right? Were we going to give him wings? I don't think so. Oh, we've got to give him wings. I would say a single gargoyle without wings. Damn it! We haven't given this dude wings. Right, so we're going to go to his chest, create a child node. We're going to call this wing node. And just collapse all of these. I'm going to call this wing C for the center. And then wing 1. And we're going to quickly, I'm going to use the chest. I'm going to make one wing to start with. The reason I'm using the chest is so I get the same color palette. There we go. And also the sizing helps. Get in the middle. Right there. Probably even drag it down slightly. There we go. Lovely. And now I'm going to delete here. I'm going to get rid of the other side. Just got to start working on this wing. Actually going to have to Google wings. I like good reference pictures. Okay, gargoyle wings are kind of like bat wings. A little bit. I'm going to say. I'm going to go with this. So we're actually going to start. We started far too high, I think. This is too big for the center of his wings. Middle there. Okay. Right. So we're going to start here. Go out, and we're going to start going up to a point. And now we're going to drag this box out, and it is going to have to go up. Right. Going to go up. Get to here. Now we're going to drag it out, go down, drag out. Cross to, I'm thinking we do a point there, and then it needs to go up to here, down to there, up to here, down to there, and then back here. That's kind of the shape we're going to need it to make. Also going to raise this because I think the final point needs to be there. Now we're just going to kind of drag it down to meet this point. And from here, we're going to just go up there. Drag it down. Drag it back up. Drag it down. Drag it back up. And there we go. There we have our first part of the wing. And we're just going to fill in these gaps. Now, for this particular gargoyle, if I had more time, I would probably break this wing into different sections. All I'm going to do is I'm going to have the center section, and then the rest of the wing is going to be by itself. We're going to make it a bit thicker. Drag this out. So I'm going to do it 3 thick, I think, is probably how I'm going to do it. And then from here, no, two. We're going to do it 2 thick. I mean, I could just do it so we have it. If we did it 3 thick, I'd kind of do it like that. But we're going to keep it 2 thick. And then from here, I'm going to do, these points are going to be lighter. Maybe that's too light. No, I'm going to keep it at that. And then right there is going to be lighter. And then we're going to grab probably this one, and I'm going to make this kind of go across all of this down to these points. And then from this bit as well is going to come down to there. And then this bit is going to reach out to here. We need to neaten that up. I'm not fully happy with it. I want it to go there. There we go. Probably raise this so it meets more here. There. Yeah. And then here, I think as well, I'm going to have it meet there. So it sort of separates a little bit more. I am going to trim, and I'm going to put the mirror axis right here. I'm going to select, and I'm going to use the face tool and the paint tool, and it's just going to do it on all of those sections on either side. Because I'm using the mirror tool, it's now going to mirror it to that same side. That should be all of that. I'm going to keep the mirror tool on, because I forgot technically to have it on earlier. And now I'm just going to play about some of these darker colors here. Like in the middle there. Even going across to this side out here. Nope. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to spend forever on it. Now, usually I would set my pivot point to the floor. I don't want to for this. This one is actually important where we set it. I'm actually going to move the pivot point to the end, and then I'm placing it in the center right here. We also don't need this to be as high as it is. So we're going to lower this and lower this back piece right there. That is pretty much right. Now, the way that the volume works is it goes from widest point to widest point, which is why sometimes I will break models up, because this is now the entire collision box for this asset or this model. However, because this is all an animated model, it will place a collision box over the whole animated space. So yeah, that's what this is. On his chest, we got the wing node. We got wing C, which is technically the center. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take our wing. I'm going to duplicate it and call it wing C. With wing C, I'm going to delete everything other than the center of the wing. I'm probably going to include like this little piece right there. I'm going to trim it. I already know it's in the right place. I'm not too worried. And we're going to scroll down to wing C. I'm going to pop that there. And we are now going to position this to the center of his back. Is right here. And then we've got wing 1. I'm going to drag and move that here. Now we do need to delete this part. And we are just going to move the pivot right there. So at 27, you see how our x-axis is 27 wide. That's where we're moving it to. And we will need to just adjust slightly, but there we go. And then what we are going to do is we are going to duplicate this one, and we're going to call it wing 2. Off of wing C, we're going to have wing 2. I'm going to put wing 2 right here. And before we even move anything, all we're going to do is flip our axis like we did with the arms. And now we have 2 very tiny wings. I mean, I think we know why this gargoyle is selling from a market stall instead of being terrifying on the top of a church. There we go. Gargoyle with his teeny tiny wings. Now, if I had more time, and maybe if it was just he was a character in himself, not a character at a market stall, what I probably would do, 1, make the wings bigger, but 2, I would break them up. So I would, and that way you can also have them bend in different ways. So I'd probably break it up in these ways. The middle section is done, so I would have that as a broken part, and then these are going to be deleted, so I don't mind showing you. But from here would be one part. And then probably from here to here would also be another part. And then this end bit. So there would be a total of 4 parts to like the wing as such, which would be the centerpiece. But that acts as a part for both sides. And then we have wing 1, wing 2, and wing 3. So we have the center, 1, 2, and 3. If I was splitting it up into different pieces, and if the wing was bigger, is how I would do that. We need to change this into also a gravestone. So let's get rid of this piece right here. I'm thinking of just straight up deleting most of that there. In fact, I'm just going to straight up delete it. There, right, it's deleted. But we do need a piece to go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make another grave. So we got a grave over here. So I'm going to call this grave 3. I guess, be better with your naming conventions, people, okay? Do better than me, okay? Just do better than me. Now, what sort? We want a small gravestone, I'm thinking. Maybe if we just kind of do one that's like this, just a little bit different. We delete here, and instead we'll just add one with like a point at the top. What do we think? I'm not convinced. Maybe... What about if I make it like one of those circle ones? You know what I mean? Take that off for a second. Actually, no, I want that on. Oh, where it's kind of like... Right, turn the mirror tool off. God damn it. I think I've done it too big. We do it so it's like this. But they usually have a thing going through the middle, right? And through the side? No, I don't like it. Let's just do a standard grave. There, right, we're done. The grave's done. It doesn't... We don't need to overthink it. It's just a random... It's just a random one that just needs to go there. G3. Maybe if I just rotate it that way, shove it in there, change it so it doesn't look exactly like the other one. Who should we put on here? Should we put anyone? Like, let me know. Should we put ice on here? Maybe you need to add 1 pixel recess on both sides of the monument. As in, oh, like this. Or, oh wait, you mean on this side? Like that. So it kind of matches the rest of the shape. Ooh. And we'll add... Oh wait, we already got the dark bit. We'll just add a normal RIP, I think. There. Beautiful. Yeah, lots of different little graves. I feel like I like this little one the most. I honestly think I like this one the most. I am gonna add some dried blood like to the top of it though. I forgot who suggested that, but thank you to the person who suggested that earlier. Okay. Now, we just need our gargoyle to not be animated for so long. So we're just going to highlight all of this, zoom on out. We don't need it animated for that amount of time. So he's just kind of, yeah, just kind of stood there. I'm going to rename this. Actually, we're going to delete idle01. There we go. Go to this one, rename it to idle01. And then what we do need to do is be selected on 0, and we are going to do apply to all, so everything goes to where it should be. Oh, that didn't work for... Oh, because I'm not up here. That's silly. There. Apply to all. Now they all start in that position, which isn't great for some of them, where... Why don't you start where you should start? Go back to idle. Be selected there. Fly. Yes. Why do you keep moving? Oh, wait. Are you... No, you're not... You're open. Your animation is open. Okay, let's go to the market stall. Market stall. There we go. Highlight it. Make sure we got all of this highlighted. Fly. There we go. There we go. Got it sorted. We have got it sorted. So some of those animations actually work. Now we don't need all of these animations because, you know, I mean, AFK kind of works, I guess. Copy. The only thing we gotta do is just add that so it loops nicely. There we go. Agree. Do we like how he agrees? Yeah. Right. I don't think we need him to be asleep. Actually, the asleep works really well. But air guitar we don't need, so we're going to delete that one. We don't need any of the attacks. Because we can do custom attacks. If we want a custom attack for him, we can. We don't really need these things. Yeah, it would be a case of having to go through and delete them. Now, depending on what I'm not going to go through them all today, but most of the time when I'm creating stuff like this, I will know what animations I want to keep and what animations I don't want to keep. A lot of the time I don't want to keep any and I'm making brand new animations. What I had done was I imported the large human, so that imported all of his animations. So I get all of the large human animations. What I would normally do is I would be selected on it, and it always does it as idle. So I would be selected on idle, and then I would click this, which was delete every animation but the current one. And I would do that. I actually like some of the animations this guy has, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep some of the animations. I just need to go through and decide which ones I want to keep, which ones I don't want to keep. Now, I am going to take suggestions from chat, okay? Chat, do we want to add anything else? We do have some room to add things, to change things. I guess we kind of need to add some details to his legs, like we've done to his arms, which we can do. Give him a little bit more definition there, but we'll sort that. Is there anything that you guys feel like, hey, can we add this? Can we change this? Can you, or even if there's like, hey, can you show me how to do this one thing? I might be able to show you while we're on here, which would be really helpful. But I'm really happy that we've like pretty much finished this guy over only 2 streams. So we managed to make this whole thing just over 2 streams. And yes, I did work on just a few things off stream. So I did the corrugated bit at the back off stream. And I also I positioned the animation for these, but we did the full animation for these. So for people that want to know that weren't here earlier, when we did the... Oh, apparently it is meant to be a fire node. No, it's magic. We're going to pretend it's magic. The people that wanted to know how we animated this, all I did was I started off with one spatula. If you want the animation to be the same for like multiple of the same model, so I wanted more than one spatula. I wanted that spatula to have the same animation as the other spatulas. So instead of making 4 spatulas and then also adding all of the magic or fire node-ness to them, I did it with one. I did it with one spatula first, and that's what we worked on. So we started with a spatula, I added a fire node, and off of that fire node, I placed all of the other nodes. Really, I want it to be magic, not fire, because it doesn't really move like fire. So we're going to pretend it's magic. Whatever. And then from there, I positioned all of these correctly, and I moved the magic node up to roughly the center of the spatula. So when I rotated that node, the fire magicness would rotate nicely around the whole thing. Now, sometimes it could be a little bit of moving around, because when you're rotating, you got to make sure that all of your models are in the correct position. So when you're rotating the center of that node, they are all moving to like in the same position, and not that you've got, if I've got, let's say for example, this one right here, if I move this one in, when we do the rotation, you see like how out of sync that one is, like it cuts into this piece right there. We obviously, we don't want that. Please move back, good. So it takes some time to get those in the correct position. But once they are, then all you need to do when you're doing your rotation is VoxEdit and Game Maker. Game Maker always did it. VoxEdit now does it, where it will try to do the shortest path. So if you want to do a full rotation all the way around, like these, they spin all the way around before coming back to their original position. You can't just be like, okay, from 0 seconds to 2 seconds, I want it to spin all the way around, and you spin it around. It will try to find the quickest route. So even if you did it at 358 degrees and then you finished off the rest of it like 1 keyframe later, it will just basically have it in that position, and instead of going clockwise, it'll go anti-clockwise and then back. And so you want it to go all the way around. Could you have the spatula as equipment as a separate asset as well? I could make that as a separate asset. Plus, it would be really easy to get that all sorted, because everything's already made. You would just need to reposition everything on an equipment asset. So it would have to be remade as an equipment, but you can import models over. So we can do that next week if you want me to do that next week, where some other stuff is hidden inside. Yes, Garnicone 100%, and that is something that I've done with multiple of my assets. Let's take that as an example. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to be selected on idle 01, and I'm going to do duplicate animation. No, I'm not. I'm going to click new. I'm in front of it. I'm not going to duplicate animation. Let me just make myself invisible for a second. Where's my camera? There. Okay. So down here, you can click new and you rename that animation. One thing to keep in mind is when you do click new, it will always make a new animation based off of the current keyframe of the current animation you are on. So keep that in mind. And so you could do an idle O. I'm going to put idle 03 because we have an idle 02. And then from here, let's say, hey, I don't want this spatula to be here. So you would just hide it inside of your asset. The best thing to do is to be able to hide it inside of the asset, not to hide it underground. It doesn't really have a huge effect, but it can look really messy. Also, depending if you're selling that asset. So if you're making it for your own thing and that works for you, that's great. no issues. But let's say that you're like, okay, I want to sell this asset. I want to put it up on the marketplace. And so you got to keep in mind, what is your buyer going to be doing with this asset? The buyer might want this asset on a spot of land, and you may have hidden an item like 4 blocks down, which means maybe somebody sees that random spatula 4 blocks down. So let's, as an example, let's move this. So you see how like that is now underground. Depending on where I've placed this asset, that spatula might be seen from a different angle in a different place. So you're going to kind of want to make sure, if possible, to hide all of your assets inside of your asset. Hide your models inside of your other models, sorry. And let's say, like, okay, I want this stool to have no magic spatulas in this animation. I'm just going to rotate them all upside down. Oh, whoops, not you. The spatula, please. Oh, apparently I don't know how to click on the correct models. There we go. Just rotate them all down. And then from here, we're obviously gonna you down. Make sure we can't see anything. I can still see that one. Let's just adjust. There we go. There. So now they are hidden inside. And if you really wanted to, you could have other, let's say, apples. Let's say apples. And I will go and grab the apples. There we go. I'll go grab the apples. And I think this one is slightly the wrong size, maybe. There we go. So I would bring those in. We'd get them into position. There we go. Now we have apples. Now it has apples. The only issue is now we have to go back here and everything will appear at idle, like at 0, 0. All you need to do is just move it up. Done. Now that's in position. So this is what idle 01 looks like. And we go to idle 03. There's no animations on idle 03, but idle 03 now looks a little bit different to idle 01. So yeah, that's how you could hide items and have other items that pop up. I've done so many of these. I've done so many multi-use idle assets. Do I have one that I can quickly grab? I do not. Oh, yes I do. This one. The one that we made at Christmas. So there's no actual animation, nothing's moving, but they all have different static animations for this. So idle 01, idle 02, and then tidy. And so all of this is hidden inside of this one model. So all of those items are all still in that model. They're not underneath, they're nowhere else. They are all still in here. Now, some of them are inside of these little cupboards. So if I just click like that block, so that block is inside this cupboard. The Wizzy arm is also inside that cupboard. The arc is over here, so the arc is over here. The panda arm's over there. We've got some books. Those books are also inside here. So it's making use of like areas that you can hide. Another thing that I like to do is with, like, especially with bookcases, is the shelf isn't as long as the actual bookcase. So there's actually hidden areas in the back of the bookcase that I purposely have there to hide items. But yes, next week, Jazzwolf, I will definitely show you how to take... Actually, next week I was going to do back to basics. How much time do we have? Oh, I've already been streaming for 2 hours. We've run out of time. I guess next week we're doing back to basics and making an equipment. Does that sound like something you guys would like to see? Like, let me know in chat. Like, oh, we got to do the giveaway. Oh my goodness. Right, let's close that form. Let's close it. We are now not accepting responses. Let's see. Right, chat, choose a number between 2 and 24. Because 23 of you filled it out. 2 to 24, while I have a look at people's... Oh, okay, one thing I am going to say, for the avatar meetups, at least currently, they're only going to be official Sandbox avatars, so no, like, bridged or, like, external collections. But let's see, Attack on Titan or Shibuya, Snoop, Paris, Blondish, a Panda Pop's avatar. Unfortunately, we can't. We got Pickaxe Masters. They've got some good avatars, but unfortunately not. Casual. Can't do a Captain Laserhawk. I like that. Snoop for the OGs. I do like doing something for the OGs. Playboy. Care Bears. Habbo. Yeah, Habbo would be a good one. But let's see, who did chat choose? Garnican says 17. Right, let's have a look. No problem. And LaRoche, if there is literally anything that you are like, hey, explain, let me know. But like next week we're kind of doing like a full back to basic beginners video where I'm going to be going over a video stream. I'm going to be going over a lot of like the beginner friendly information for you to be able to know how to use the tools fully and understand what all the tools are. And then obviously I'm going to show you how to take an item that you have made in the modeler and also make it as an equipment, because for an item to be an equipment, it needs to use the equipment template. So if you want to make an equipment, it must use an equipment template. Right, number 17. Oh, we had 2 people choose 17. Right, let's go see who that winner is. Right. 17. There we go. Oh my gosh! That is hilarious. The winner for for the NFT is a LaRoche. A LaRoche, you won. It's going to be I'm not sure what the asset is. If you're here on my Thursday stream, I'll let you know. But you won a giveaway item. I hadn't actually decided what the giveaway was today, so I'm gonna have to have a look at see what we've got. Yeah, but GG's, you won. So I just found it really hilarious because both Garnican and LaRoche were like 17, and so they guessed their own number, and you're really lucky because I always go by who says a number first, and Garnican said your number, so thank you to Garnican, but also thank you for taking part in everything. Really appreciate it. Pretty much all of our streams, we do have giveaways. Sometimes we have more giveaways than others, but if you are here over on Twitch and you're watching, you can basically earn channel points just by watching, talking in chat, engaging with us, asking questions and all that. And you can be earning channel points, and those channel points can be redeemed for NFTs, mystery boxes, which have sand inside of them. And we've got loads more coming to you soon as well, which I'm really excited to do and talk about a little bit more in the future. But I'm very excited to have you guys here and appreciate you being here. We do, however, need to go see if there's anybody to raid. And if anybody does stream, let me know so we can give you a shout out. Even if you're not streaming right now, I want to be able to give you guys shout outs so you are able to have people go see you. But let's take a look. Who have we got? Do we have anyone? Does chat have a suggestion of somebody to raid? Oh, Jazzwolf, thank you so much. I made it while when Alex had suggested like getting a sandcastle there. That's what I was making while he was streaming. I tried to update it while he was streaming, but it wouldn't update. So yeah, it ended up, I think it was there for the Thursday stream and Alex's Saturday stream. Which reminds me, it should be game night this Friday, but I'll get back to you because obviously we all know Lucas is currently recovering, so he won't be there, but I do need to see if Alex will be there, but also I think Alex is having some vacation time. So we'll see, but I will definitely be here for Friday game night. I'm not seeing anybody doing the sandbox. Is anybody going live in a minute? Anybody going live? What about... Let's see. Is anybody playing Illuvium? No. Okay, we're just not gonna give anyone a raid, I guess. Because they can't... Oh, someone's playing Lost Relics! Lost Relics is another blockchain game. I haven't seen anybody playing it, and I haven't played it in a real long time. But we might as well go give them some love. Has streamed Sandbox before. Oh wait, is that the person playing Lost Relics right now? It is! Garnican! We both looked at the same person! We both looked at the same person. Yeah, let's go raid them. That's who I was looking at. Amazing. We'll go raid them. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I believe that we will have Logic Labs tomorrow. They are on at 7:30 a.m. UTC to try to be there. Logic Labs does a lot of advanced game maker stuff. And then Alex will be here on Wednesday, and I will be here on Thursday. And I will see you guys soon. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you next time. Goodbye.